In my hands is the Garmin Approach R50, a launch monitor that I've had the pleasure of having a play around with over the last couple of weeks, and I'm starting to fall in love with it, and it's quickly gone to the top of my list of launch monitors that I would want to buy. And over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to tell you my 5 reasons why I think this could just be the best launch monitor on the market for golfers like me in 2025. Now, just before I go into my top 5 list, I just want to make it quite clear that I've got no affiliation with Garmin. Garmin are not aware that I'm making this video. The unit that I'm actually using is the demo unit at Portsmouth Golf Centre. I helped the team here film some of their social media content. They've got the device in stock and they're starting to stock it and sell it and offer demo appointments to customers. And we were filming some social media content with it over the last couple of weeks, and I was seriously impressed by what I was seeing, and it quickly started to jump to the top of my list of favourite personal launch monitors. So I asked the guys if I could jump in the bay for an hour, borrow the device and tell you the 5 reasons why I love it, and they were happy to oblige. So let's jump into the list with number 1. So the first thing that I love about this launch monitor is the touchscreen that's built into it. It's the unique differentiator between this device and any other on the market. And anyone who's thinking about getting a home simulator or a simulator setup or a portable launch monitor setup, think about the all-in cost, because although this device is expensive, there's no need to buy an iPad or a gaming PC or a gaming laptop, and you get the functionality, whether it's indoors or outdoors, on the driving range, at home, exactly the same, because you've got that inbuilt touchscreen monitor, whereas you don't have a different functionality when you've got your gaming PC connected up at home with certain devices, then you take it away on the range and some of that functionality is taken away from you. And that makes this device really appealing to someone like me with the use cases that I've got. Let me hit a shot and let me just show you some of the views that you get, the data points you can see, and how you can customize it to suit your needs. Oh, flushed it, nearly fell over there. So just hit a little bit of a baby draw down the right hand side, and you can see that shown on the map view straight away. And then we've got some data points on the right hand side, the typical data points that I've configured that I'm used to seeing when I am doing my reviews. And I can just scroll that down and see some additional data points as well. And just to show you how instinctive this UI is, I can just go on here, change the view settings, get the ball impact data up there, make it full screen, and then there we go. We've now got all that data about face to path, backspin as well on there. And again, really simple, really responsive UI. Back to a split screen, get my map back up, and away I go again. Look at that, so intuitive, beautiful screen, really bright as well, really easy to change things. If I want to change the club, just straight in there, and easy as you like. So the second reason why I love the Garmin Approach R50, and this is probably the most important factor when you're looking at a launch monitor, is the accuracy of the data that it collects. Let me show you. Now, as you can see on screen, when I was in the bay, I collected a data set by running the Garmin Approach R50 side by side with TrackMan, and I wanted to show you the results. Now, this is a small data set, but I've run this comparison a couple of times over the last couple of weeks and seen near identical results with different clubs on different days, and that's my level of trust that I'm getting from this device. Now, starting on the left-hand side, you will see there is a couple of mile-an-hour difference between the club head speed readings of these two devices, and that's because one's a radar system and one's a camera-based system, and they capture club head speed at slightly different points in the swing, and that's a known difference between these two systems. If we put GC Quad next to TrackMan, we would see a similar level of discrepancy. It's just a different point of measurement. However, as we move across to ball speeds, that's where it starts to get really interesting, because the biggest discrepancy between these two launch monitors was 0.2 mile an hour out of these 5 shots. When we move across to spin rates, now spin rate is normally something with a lot of launch monitors at this price point that you either need to use a specialist RCT ball or stick a sticker onto the golf ball to get an accurate spin reading. That's not the case with the Garmin Approach R50. You get accurate spin readings out of the box. Just take a look at these differences. 59 revs on the first one, 33 on the second, 32 on the third, 36 on the fourth, and only 113 on the fifth, which is a percentage between that 7,500 spin rate that we were capturing, is such a minor discrepancy, and I think you can trust the spin rates out of this device. Launch angles follow a really similar pattern. We're all within a couple of percentage points, apart from that last one where we had half a degree of difference. And in terms of the apex, again, you can see really similar data points where only that last shot had 3 foot of difference. The rest were with circa a 1 foot of difference between these two devices. But the data points that I think will really matter to so many of you will be those distances. Well, in the 5 shots that I hit, the biggest discrepancy in carry distance was 1 yard, and in total distance it was 1.6 yards. Now, I think that's an incredible level of accuracy that this device can show you over a substantial amount of data points, and that's why I trust the data that I'm getting out of the Garmin Approach R50. So the third thing that I love about this device is the sheer number of use cases that it can meet. If you're a golfer like me who doesn't have a full indoor simulator setup at the moment, but who may graduate to one in the future, you could buy this device and grow with it. I could see myself using this device on the driving range when doing club reviews. I could see me using it in my net in my back garden to collect data sets for ball reviews, because I don't have to worry about the amount of space that I've got with something like a Mevo Plus or a TrackMan where I need to have so many feet of data. I could also see me taking this out onto the short game area when I'm doing golf ball and wedge reviews and collecting data sets around the green to see how those golf balls and those clubs are reacting around the actual grass. Now, the one use case that I think this maybe isn't best for, but I don't think there's many golfers that I'm seeing that are doing it, is if you did want to take it out onto the golf course and collect some data there, because it is on the larger side because it's got that touchscreen built in. But unless you're a tour pro with your TrackMan, your GC Quad, and you've got your caddy or your coach carrying it around, I don't think many people would do that. But I still think you could take it out with you. If you've got a buggy or you're just playing a couple of holes on a summer's evening, wanting to collect a little bit of data and see what's happening, you could definitely do this with this device, particularly because you get that carry case included. Another benefit of this device, it's just one cost and everything you need is included. Now, the fourth reason why I think this is unbelievable is because you can play simulator golf anywhere you take this device because you've got that built-in touchscreen and it uses Home Tee Hero. Now, that's one thing. It is $8.99 a month, which I still think is a fantastic price compared to the subscription models for all of the other units. But the thing about it is you get 42,000 golf courses included, including virtually every golf course you'd want to play. And my favorite bit about it is my home golf course of Blackmore is built into this device. So I can play my own home golf course wherever I want to go, as well as all of the amazing ones from around the world, like the old course at St Andrews and Augusta. Now, I'm currently on the third hole of my golf course, a big dog leg round to the left-hand side. I really struggle with the driver on this tee shot. Let's see what happens in the simulator version when I'm looking out into the driving range. I've piped it down the middle. And as you can see on here, I've just managed to take it round the dog leg, 230, avoided the fairway bunkers that I'm normally trying to hit it into, and I've left myself just a little bit of a flick in. Ignore the fact that I'm 5 over through 2. I made a mess of the second. And it's such a good feature, this, the playing of your own golf course, that you can try things that maybe you wouldn't try when you're out on the golf course, and just different things like take driver off of a tee that you wouldn't when you're testing on a driving range or in a net. I've got a 107 into this pin, which is as close as I can get normally in the summer when I hit a perfect one around the corner like I've just done. Let's see what we can do. Can we get it close with a wedge? Oh, I've munched it. Come on, get up there. Don't be too long. Don't be in that back bunker. Oh, I've just hit it too good, flown the green, and just gone a little bit long. Can we hold the chip? I love this simulator experience. I don't think for the hardcore simulator golfer, Home Tee Hero is the best thing, but you can connect to things like E6 Connect as well. But for someone like me who just wants the variability of their practice and have a little bit of fun, I think it's absolutely brilliant. 16 yards to go. Can we hold the chip? Oh, I've hit it a bit too hard. We might be making a bogey here. Yeah, flew it across the green. So the fifth and final reason why I love this launch monitor, and please don't spit your drink out when I say this, is the price point. Yes, it is £4,300, but when you compare that price point to all other prosumer level launch monitors available on the market today, it really is the best bang for your buck. Now, the reasons why I say that is because there's no need to purchase any additional hardware. You don't need a gaming PC, you don't need a gaming laptop or an iPad that cost you thousands of pounds to get the full functionality out of this device. The other thing you get, because it's got that inbuilt touchscreen, is you get full use of all of the functionality, whatever your use case. Using it indoors, hitting it with a projector, using it in your garden into a net, taking it to the driving range or out on the golf course, you get the full use of every bit of functionality out of the box, and all you need to take with you is this device. And that is why I think it's outstanding value for money. Now, if you are looking for a specific use case only, I do agree that there are better value options available on the market. So if you're looking for just a home setup to use indoors, maybe in your garage over the winter, then absolutely pick up something cheaper like the Mevo, the SkyTrack, or the new Square launch monitor. And if you've got different use cases, there might be another launch monitor that's better for you. But if you're looking for that all-rounder that can meet so many use cases, this has to be at the top of your list because it delivers accuracy on top of that value. Now, all that's left for me to say is if you've got some value out of this video and you want to return the favour, all you need to do is hit that thumbs up button. That lets YouTube know that golfers just like you may be interested in watching this video. Equally, if you're not subscribed to my channel, there's a button popping up somewhere over here. Press that one, hit the bell icon, and you'll get notified of all my videos as they land on YouTube every single week. Equally, if you think you'd like to watch another one of my videos right now, there's a video popping up somewhere over here. Press that button, you'll be taken to it, and you can watch another video from Weekend Tour Pro. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.